Hey everybody, this is Terrence on the latest on What's Poppin'. Today we're here at 15th and Market at City Hall. Where today we're gonna find out how Philly has joined the movement for Occupy Philly, and we're gonna check out and see how that's gonna affect everybody. And we're about to go in and see what's poppin'. So can you tell me a little bit about Occupy Philly?
Sure. Occupy Philly is a movement that is standing with several other movements in solidarity.
This started in Lower Manhattan at Occupy Wall Street, and it is now a global movement to address the gross inequalities that exist in our society today.
It is a movement for a lot of people that are having their jobs cut.
If 99% of the people are without jobs, have to, as I do, I have to choose between food and housing. Eventually, there will be violence.
Occupy Philly started October 6th, about 3 weeks after New York's Occupy Wall Street. Hundreds of protesters gathered at City Hall discussing strategies to balance out the inequalities in America. Occupiers have been there, camping out ever since, day and night, rain or shine. So how do you think teens could get involved in with Occupy Philly?
Teens can get involved by just coming out here and looking at what's going on. There's an info sign posted right over there in the center of our area, and it has all the various working groups getting involved on producing your own independent media. What you guys are doing right now, you could help our food staff over there and just serve food to people.
You can donate clothes, money, a lot of different things, food, and everything like that.
And why are you participating in Occupy Philly?
I'm homeless, and I don't like how the homeless are being treated.
So what is Occupy Philly like? What is the main goal of this movement? What are y'all trying to prove?
That is a question that is asked often, especially up in New York. What's your end game plan? End game plan is our current game plan, which is to occupy and develop direct democracy. And that means that everyone is participating. It's not like we're electing representatives to speak for us. Every single person here can speak for themselves on issues that matter to them. And that's our main mission right now.
Okay, so we came to get a little taste about what's happening here at City Hall about Occupy Philly. We interviewed a lot of people, learned a little bit of things, and now we're about to go take it to the streets of South Philly and ask the teen youth on what they think about Occupy Philly and their voices. And that's what's poppin'.
Attention, 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 attention,
Hey everybody, this is Terrence once again. We're here in South Philly at the Murphy Rec Center, and we're here today to ask the young youth about what they know about Occupy Philly and how they think the movement is affecting them in their life. So now we're about to go in and see what's popping. Let's go. How did you hear about Occupy Philadelphia?
At Terrence 215.
That's me, by the way. So what can you tell me about Occupy Philly?
Well, I know that Occupy Philly started out in New York, and now it's worldwide.
I know that you're trying to help everybody be equal by taxing the more wealthy people to help the younger, the not so, rich people and stuff like that.
And it's about people wanting the richer citizens to be taxed more and poorer citizens to be taxed less.
So how do you think completing this movement will benefit you and youth around the world?
Keeping our schools in better condition, keeping kids off the street by having nice, better courts and stuff like that. Courts with nets. I wish.
So what could you do as a youth to help Occupy Philly get their message across and help the movement?
I can tell my fellow peers, and hopefully they can tell people we can actually go down to City Hall and protest.
Are you aware that we are the 99% and that there's only 1% out of the rich population that gets 40% of all the wealth, and the 99% split 60?
Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
How does that make you feel, knowing that 1% gets 40% of all the wealth and we get so much little?
I know my parents go through a struggle trying to be able to take care of me, to keep me away from like the bad things that's happening.